Jesus. Well, all the haters that said the Avs were going to miss the playoffs. Hope everybody kept receipts. Hope everybody, paid attention accordingly. Because those people have officially been made a fool of today as the Avs have clinched their spot in the 2023 Stanley Cup playoffs. Yay.
You know what I saw when all of you guys were saying, though, the Avalanche aren't going to make the playoffs? Like, you guys, like, I'm talking to the people here.
The Royal.
Well, the Avalanche aren't going to make the playoffs this year. That's all I heard. Just nerd glasses. It was obvious that this was going to happen when MacKinnon got healthy. It was just, they were off.
Yeah. Well, and especially when he's playing the way he is.
Yeah. But he wanted 100 tonight.
He did. There were some moments.
Go to 50.
The first period, I wasn't sure about it.
Yeah, I was a little bit like, okay, that's the decision you made there.
Yeah, I was like, okay, buddy. And yeah, and then the rest of the game happened, and then I was like, okay, all right. Yeah, pretty much they had that last shift in the first period, and they were just kind of like, oh yeah, let's play good again.
I think the Sharks like got a scoring chance on the first shift of the game against that line. And then the rest of the time when that line was on the ice, I don't know if they had the puck.
It was, I think they were on the ice for a goal against, actually.
But like, did they have the puck 10% of the time?
No, never mind. No, they weren't. I guess maybe it's crazy.
Did they had the puck the entire time when they were on the ice?
I mean, yeah, their Corsi percentage is like 70%.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, like this game, I mean, it was frustrating at times just because, if it feels like, this team should have walked away with this game.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, if Dennis Mulligan buries one of those two at the end of the second period, it's 4-1 going into the third, and you're like, none of that shit ever happens. It's done. The Sharks are terrible.
It's one of the things where I don't like it, but now knowing how it ended up with MacKinnon getting to get the overtime winner for his 100th point, it's kind of sick. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Although the only thing that I don't like about it is you want regulation wins for the team.
Right. Yeah. That's fair.
I would have taken the 100 next game, or maybe like a garbage goal in the third over that just to get the RW. Hopefully the Avs, though, doesn't end up mattering.
Right. In the moment. We'll see how it plays out.
Sorry, I'm really tired tonight, dude. It is it's late.
I've had like the worst sinus problems for a while, and it's just like I can still feel it. It's just this sinus headache, and I'm just like, it's really
probably allergies, man.
But I've never gotten allergies, and I don't know why I'd get allergies in downtown Phoenix. Where's that coming from?
Fair enough. Do you take stuff for it, like Advil, Tylenol?
I literally just took some Tylenol, just because it was hurting so much. I think, I mean, let's touch on these goals really quick here, and I got to eat my cake. So last time Jack Johnson scored, I ate banana pancakes. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So I just got banana.
How'd you do that?
What?
In college? How'd you do that? Or were you still in Denver?
No, I Uber Eats.
You Uber Eats banana pancakes from where? IHOP?
Yeah. And it was like, I don't know. I thought, okay, well, this will probably be his one goal this season. Got to celebrate it accordingly. And then Jack Johnson's no,
took his throne again.
He's like, who needs Cale Makar when you have Jack Johnson? So
the king took his throne yet again, and it was beautiful. I don't know what that hit. Hit something.
It doesn't matter. Don't matter. Jack Johnson goal.
Oh man.
It was funny because the Avs get a really lucky bounce on their first goal of the game, and then proceed to get not a single other bounce.
Yeah, I don't know what it hit, man. The rest of the game, no bounce. No, none of those.
I think they hit like 5 posts.
Yeah, they hit a few. Mikko probably should have scored 7 goals tonight.
Yeah, it was just one of those games where it's like, God, it wasn't for lack of trying. Like, you're not like, obviously, I don't know why you would be, but you're not upset with the way Mikko. I mean, you want him to score those goals. But, I mean, just like you can't really complain. Like, you want him to score, obviously. And he should score. But it's not like a big deal. Like,
yeah. Unless his fucking finger's broken.
Right. So on that
then it's a big deal. Then I'm going to go kill that referee. I'm just going to, find the address.
That
hitman.
These refs were real weird. They were real weird, man.
Not today's refs. No, remember the one who blocked his empty netter?
Fucking
kill that guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah. I thought the refs today were also weird, but yeah, no,
it was weird today. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a point where they stopped calling anything. It was.
I mean, I didn't mind it. It was just like,
right.
We're playing the Sharks. Should beat them anyway. Who cares if they miss a little hold here?
Right, and they had the greatest power play that I've seen in a long ass time, and they didn't
fucking score. Yeah,
so I was like, I don't really care.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it wasn't in the power play goal. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
No,
after you watched that power play,
neither was a penalty kill.
No. Thank God they didn't have to do that again.
Yeah. The penalty kill has been so good for so long that they had to have.
Yeah.
I mean, they had that last game where they actually did good. And then tonight, they couldn't even kill one penalty for 1 minute.
I mean, we'll get into that goal, but it's just like sometimes just don't take a fucking penalty.
Curtis. Yeah. I thought it was Logan O'Connor. My only defense on Curtis McDermott in that play is that he knew damn well he wasn't going to get back and no one else covered for him. He shouldn't have taken it, but...
Then why the fuck are you down there, Kurt?
I think... Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Dude, he's so fucking terrible.
There was a point during the game where he was actually one of the Avs' best defensemen. That changed pretty fast.
Was the Avs' best? I don't know, man.
It was him and JJ because, dude, Devon Taves, he was not good tonight.
I thought he was like up and down.
Bo Byram, not good tonight. Sam Girard, he was all right until the goal.
Bo, I just felt like all of them just like up and down. Like I thought Bo had this one shift in the third period where, I mean, he regrouped behind his net, got away from the guy, made a sweet pass to Nate for an outlet, and then they found him in the offensive zone again, and he hit Mikko, or he hit Nate again, my bad, on the half wall for a scoring chance, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, he had his moments.
He also made this one defensive play in the second period where he closed the guy off because Sam Girard was beat to the front of the net. He closed the guy off on the wall and didn't let the puck get through, or else it was probably a goal. So a couple nice plays, but like the whole body of work was iffy. He got worked by Noah Gregor on that one goal by the Sharks. It was, I think, their second goal. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was
the first one. It was the really terrible pinch that he had.
Yeah, that was Devon. That was Taves. Bad pinch.
Oh, you're talking about Bo.
Yeah, I'm talking about Bo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was this whole time.
That's my bad. Yeah. My brain hurts.
That's okay, man. It's Wednesday now for me, so.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
These late hockey games are fun. We got 2 more of them in a row. And then the Ducks game is like 30 minutes earlier.
Yeah, and the third one of them is going to be a snoozer because did you see the first period of the Oilers game today?
No.
What the shots on goal were?
The Ducks game's only at 6:30. I'm assuming not very much.
3-2. LA. Todd McClellan can do that, man. He can just He can do that.
Again, that's just that clip of Gabe Landeskog from the Stadium Series.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna sit there,
God.
trap it all night, get up and hunt. Come on, Todd.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
they need him on. They need him they need to get Landy a seat right behind him in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Just yell at Todd McLellan.
Yeah, I mean he can just do that. Like no one was scoring that period. And then things opened up a touch.
Yeah,
not much more.
But
yeah.
And then, anyways, so also apparently the Oilers had an 0-22 power play drought, which is weird because like
they scored 22.
Yeah, that's what they said. And then he was like, and I was like, how is that possible? They scored on a power play last week.
Scored. Yeah.
Yeah. And
they
I was
get
like,
a lot of them.
How many fucking power plays does this team get? It's ridiculous. And I mean, like, there's a reason for it. You have Connor McDavid on your team, but also like, a lot. That team relies on their power play a lot.
They sure do, man.
And
that's why I just don't buy it.
Yeah. Getting back to this game. First period was all right. We kind of talked about the JJ goal, and then there's the Erod goal.
I mean, the first period was exactly what you needed to do to the Sharks.
Good road period.
Just lay waste to those fuckers. Like, they're terrible. And they did 2-0. Shots were what, I think they were like 12-7 or something like that. Easy period. Second period was solid. I felt like the Avs deserved a little bit more offense than what they got. But, feeling good. 3-1 going into the third. And then, I don't know. I just didn't feel like they played that bad.
Well, right. And so it's like
third, it was just like every chance the Sharks got went in,
And like it sucks because Alexander Gorgia played a pretty good game tonight, I thought.
Yeah.
I agree. Just kind of got hung out to dry. And I would agree that the Avs were probably the better team. It's just they would just make these bad mistakes at bad times. They would just go through these stretches.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was like the highest of quality chances.
Yeah, the first period was very slow, and then the second period was very high event for both teams. The Avs could have probably had like 4 or 5 goals in that period. And then that was when the Sharks scored. That they had so many chances, and then the Sharks score really feels not good. And then obviously then MacKinnon gets a goal and you feel a little bit better. And then the Sharks get that power play goal. They get another one right back, and it's just you're like, and then it kind of felt like the Avs were playing for overtime a little bit. They just didn't want to.
A little bit at the end, yeah. I mean, I don't know why Curtis McDermott was playing in the last 7 minutes. He got 2 shifts in the last 7 minutes. Frustrating, but I don't know. We can get into these goals a little more.
Which one?
Jack Johnson scores. Hooray! What was what was the second goal?
That was the Erod.
Oh yeah, Erod. Top guys are awesome. Cool.
Right. Yeah, they just kind of do something, and then Erod's just kind of there, and he's like, "I'll score."
Looked way too fucking easy.
Yeah.
Third goal was the Sharks.
That was the 2-on-1. Bad pinch by Taves. Nice shot by LeBanc.
Horrendous pinch. Nice shot. I feel like if there's any of them you want back, it's probably that one. But even then, it's just
you're asking
just
for
get
a lot there.
On.
Right. And then the Avs score a goal. This is the MacKinnon through the 5-hole. It was actually
pretty
funny.
Soft.
Someone was like, "Who's this guy?" He's like Ken Dryden right now. And I was like, "What? Because he can't save shots at the 5-hole."
Mm-hmm.
Do everything else, apparently.
He was. I thought Kakinen was pretty good.
He was.
That's just the thing about it is like.
Just not against Nathan MacKinnon.
That goal, dude, was really soft. And then. What was the Sharks' second goal?
The Sharks' second goal was the power play.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Gerard puck, like sometimes that puck just gets through. That's okay.
Yeah, what annoys me is that Comfort notices his
Yeah,
guy and he
he's
just
slow.
doesn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's slow to notice him.
and it's a good finish. Nothing Georgiev can do really.
Right, and that entire
then-
kill was just not very good.
Right, and then you're hoping for a good response from the Avs, like you got after the Sharks' first goal,
Right,
and then the Sharks kind of roll down a couple minutes later and score again.
right,
And it's just
yeah.
it's not one for the Sam Girard highlight reel.
No, this is something that has been a consistent theme is that the Avs probably have like good defensive games. I don't know if
Mhm.
it was that good tonight, but like then they'll
Yeah.
have these just big mistakes that lead to goals,
Right.
and it's just
Like it was tight enough for playing the Sharks until
right.
they just started. I don't know. Just every chance the Sharks got was just the highest danger possible. So, yeah, nice finish there by LeBanc again. He's always had a little thing against the Avs.
Right. I remember when Nathan MacKinnon beat him up once. Kind
I
of.
do too. Remember when Nikita Zadorov bullied him?
That was like
Evan Rowell's pin tweet.
Right. Oh yeah. When
Yeah.
You tried to say it to the school bully.
Yep. It's not his pin tweet anymore, but it used to be.
It used to be. I remember. Yeah. There's a few things that come to mind. It's that, and then it's the one where he, in game 2, where Evander Kane's coming out from the corner.
Yep.
And Sidorov just sits him down.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh man. So, dude, their road record 24-11-1.
Road
Pretty
Warriors.
fucking good.
I remember last year around like probably December or something, the hockey guy was doing his like predictions, and he was like, I just don't know if this team can win very much on the road and come to playoffs. They don't have a very good road record. It was like,
They went 7-1 on the road last, or was it 8 in the playoffs?
1, 2, 3, 4,
I think it was 8-1.
5,
Yeah,
6, 7,
8-1.
8. No, 9-1. I thought
sure?
so. Yeah, because they played 2 in the 4 games, 3 in the 6.
Oh yeah, because they beat the Blues on the road 3 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They ate them for
So
dinner.
9-1 on the road in the postseason, and this year they just carried that right over, and they're 24-11-1.
Just they're rolling.
It's just
Hopefully they keep that going in the playoffs.
McKinnon with a nearly 5-game score tonight. That's ridiculous, by the way.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty fucking awesome. Jack Johnson masterclass with a 3-game score.
Nice. I don't really look at game score.
I do just for fun, but I don't really.
Right. Yeah. No. Obviously.
Bo had a good game score. Devontae
Yeah. I mean, well, like you look at the metrics, all of them are positive, in like all like the possessions and stuff. Like, but I just I don't know. I just wasn't a fan. Like EJ made some really stupid plays.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, they were all just up and down.
To be honest, JJ might have been the most consistent.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was solid.
Right. Yeah. Your average JJ game.
It was a little bit better than average for him, I would say. He scored. He scored a goal. Oh, what a guy.
Can't believe he has 2 goals in less than like a week.
He scored. Some things you just have to see it to believe. He scored 2 goals this year. That guy.
What do you mean? Like you didn't expect this?
No, I didn't.
Dude, I don't like obviously I wouldn't predict it, but honestly, if Jack Johnson had played this full season with the Avs and he had got like 5 goals, I wouldn't have batted an eye. I would have been like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah. The thing for me though is EJ hasn't
It has
scored.
0.
He hadn't scored since game 4 against
3.
the Blues. Or was it 3?
I think it was 3.
I thought it was 4.
No, I think it was 3 because he scored the first one in the game, and obviously Kadri scored the first one in game 4, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know.
And then
Those 2 games, there were so many goals that they kind of just all like.
which one was
together.
which one was the Comfort goal in game?
Game
Comfort
6.
scored this.
He
Comfort
scored the
the
first 2 in
last
game
2.
6.
I thought he scored the last 2 in game. No. The last. He scored in game 3 for sure. It was LOC.
Did he score in game 3?
LOC scored the first
sure?
goal in game 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it was LOC, and then I think it was Kadri. No. I'm
really
looking
gonna
this
look
up.
No. I have to know when EJ scored last.
It was game 4. I feel confident in that. No, it was game 3. I said game 3.
Yeah, it was game 4. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, you're wrong, though. Okay. So, game 3, it was O'Connor, Kadri, Lehkonen, Landeskog, and Lehkonen. Okay, so you were right. It was game 4.
Yeah, that was the Lecky game. Yeah.
No, okay, so he did score the first one in that one. Okay, so it was EJ, Kadri, Taves, Kadri, and Kadri. Then Mikko.
Wow, no MacKinnon points that game. Mikko with that sick empty netter with 2 seconds left.
Dude, he scores some of the nicest empty net goals in the entire league.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. He just like, I don't know. There's that one, and then there's the one against Nashville too, where he like, I don't remember what he does. It was something cool.
What? Who against Nashville?
Mikko scored an empty netter against Nashville, I think. I don't know, man. Should we talk about this? Should we talk about the overtime?
Yeah, the fact that we're talking about empty netters in last year's season just exemplifies how miserable the Sharks are.
Dude, having this back-to-back against them just gives me flashbacks from 2021, and I'm like, oh god.
I don't. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's a back-to-back.
Well, it's not back-to-back,
right? But like, it's like a series, like a baseball series, and you're going there, and the seats aren't even half full, like the COVID year, and it's the shitty California team. It's just 2021 all over again, and it was horrible hockey, like not horrible hockey, but like it was just like
meaningless
domination, and then the Avs get bored, give up a couple. Game gets interesting, whatever.
Yeah, the next game against the Sharks, I mean, at this point, you've clinched, but you still want, the points for seeding. So, and I don't know. You could make an argument that this is the Sharks, They got a really good game out of Kakkonen. This might be the best they could have given you. Or it could also be like they're going to
I really think it's important that the Avs win the division.
I think it's important that they
I want Seattle, because they're going to be icing their full team, theoretically, in round 1, game 1, for the first time.
Essentially.
Wouldn't you like a little bit of time? Wouldn't you like a series to figure that out against a not great team like Seattle? Like, they're okay.
I don't know. The Avs just haven't played against Seattle very well this year.
That doesn't matter though. Like they played terrible against Nashville last year. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, that was also a little different because they had the COVID game and then they had the fucking nonsense too many men on the ice.
True
shit. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think it is important, and I do think they should win, but I don't know. Part of me thinks my heart needs a day off of really caring about whether or not the Avs.
No, I don't think. I think they need to win it, man.
I think they do, but also like I'm not.
Because what if you get into round 1, game 1 against a Wild team that has just come together without Kaprizov, and they'll probably get him. I think they're getting him back like next game.
Well, I think if you don't win the division, I think you probably play Dallas.
Yeah, either one. Or like you're icing your team for the first time for real against Pete DeBoer. Like, just fucking all right. I'll take the long summer. Like, I
Yeah,
just
I don't know.
think it's so important to get Seattle, man. I think they beat
I
Seattle.
don't think it's that important, but I think it'll make it easier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I just don't know if it'll make it. So I don't know. Whatever.
I think it makes it a lot easier than having to play. Because, like, if you don't draw Seattle, you have Minnesota and Dallas.
Well, you could also have Winnipeg technically. Well, maybe I don't know.
Nah. Winnipeg's terrible. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want Minnesota and Dallas. That's just pain. They're both going to be 6 or 7 games, and if you win them, you're probably going to be fucking icing half a team because of how broken you are.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, let's talk about this overtime really quick because
worst overtime ever,
dude. Games like this, I'm just like 3v3 overtime does suck. It's bad.
It's horrible, dude. It's not even real. It's just some dudes
the
going
Sharks
for a skate.
Did nothing, and then they get a 2-0, and Alexander Georgiev's like, "I'm not losing this game."
Yeah,
and then it's just an absolute mess with the puck.
The teams pass it back and forth to each other.
Like, we don't want it. We don't want it. Get out of here. And Nathan MacKinnon's like, fuck it.
Nathan MacKinnon's on a breakaway. Yeah.
He's like, fuck it. Fine. I'm ending this game. We're done.
Everybody, sorry about that.
When was the last time you've seen Nathan MacKinnon drop to a knee in a celebration? By the way, this is beautiful from him. The stick handling to his side and then just ripping it.
Dude, it was like hockey porn. NSFW warning, please.
It's been a minute since we've gotten a Nathan MacKinnon overtime winner. So
then the Selly, it was 2019 against Arizona. In Arizona. When he scored that sweet toe drag goal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like that he did that. I don't know. Because, it clearly means a lot to him that he hit 100. He'll never say it, but we can tell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because, he kind of did say it when he was on Spittin' Chicklets a few years ago. It was after the 18-19 season when he hit 99, and Marchand and Crosby both hit 100, and obviously he trains with them. So I don't know how close Crosby is. I don't think Marchand is particularly close.
Now all the boys are posting the MacKinnon 100 points and the clinched. Yeah.
Let's see. Sidney Crosby. He's got 88. I could see it. I can see him getting there. Yeah. Brad Marchand. He was out for a little bit, and he's not been very good this year.
No. That's what double hip surgery will do to you, man.
He's at 63 points. He's not even close.
Makes you not very good.
So true.
Nathan MacKinnon, 100 points in 65 games. Good fucking Lord.
Dude, that's crazy. Let's. Oh, I just had it open. God damn it. This was cool. It was fun. It made the whole thing worth.
Yeah.
Sitting through that hockey game.
1.54 points per game. That's ridiculous. That's fucking nutty. And it's not power play merchant. It's leading 55 points.
It's 4th in the league.
Yeah.
To Luke,
third.
Well, it is. But first is Lucas Rosek of the Buffalo Sabres. Because he got 2 points in the one game he played.
Sure. Okay.
Even strength points.
And he's barely ahead of Connor McDavid.
That's also pretty. Oh my God, McDavid's at 1.9. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
This is just a dope goal.
It's It's just dog things. That's the dog. Can't take it for granted, man. That shit.
He's special.
Like,
I tweeted out Wolf 100 times for him.
woof 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 woof. About like 30 probably. I don't want to keep going.
Yeah, I just copy and pasted it like until.
Type it 10 times, copy and paste it 10 times.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's do our disappointing player and our 3 stars since we have nothing else to say about this hockey.
We're just like chatting.
By the way, this is a game that really quick. This game missed Cale Makar for sure.
No,
I think so. I don't think he needed to play in it, but it was clear the Avs defense just wasn't their best today.
Oh yeah, I mean like the Avs clearly missed Cale Makar.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if the game missed Cale Makar.
Yeah, no, I guess I phrased that weird, but anyways.
But definitely the Avs. Like you notice it. Like the Avs just they can't get down the ice.
Well, remember that stretch where they would only win when he was not in the lineup?
I do remember that stretch. And then he would come back and they would lose. But no, you can just tell like they can't get down the ice quite as fast without him. Like breakouts are less clean.
Right.
I mean, everything is less clean. Like the power play. Obviously, that was a good one, but they had one good one. The other two were okay. Actually, one was bad, one was okay. Mm-hmm. But I mean, for me, the big thing is they just can't get up the ice nearly as fast.
Yeah, it can be hard sometimes. And I feel like there's a limited threat from the point as well.
Yeah, because when you have to run your breakout through the right side with a left-handed defenseman, unless it's Sam Girard, who's really good at it from the right side, it just doesn't go as well, you know?
Right.
So, and when you have the best right-handed defenseman in the world over there, it's a lot easier.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is very much easier.
But right. For real though, like I hope he gets right because I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Disappointing player, 3 stars.
Disappointing player. Can I say Mikko? I thought he was good. He just
didn't score.
But he should have had 7 goals.
Could have challenged McDavid for 60 today.
He should have had 7 goals. I'm serious.
Oh, he probably should have. He would have. Yeah, dude. He could have tied Leon Draisaitl for second if he had just scored.
Yeah. No, I wasn't disappointed by Mikko. He had 2 points still. Like he played really well. Just couldn't score. So how about I say, like Alex Newhook, where you at?
Scored.
He had that one scoring chance.
Yeah, no.
I didn't like Lars Eller. I didn't like Andrew Kyle.
I actually like Lars Eller tonight. Yeah, I wasn't thrilled with. I thought the bottom 6 was good in the first period, then they just kind of did nothing.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like Dennis Malkin. He was in the top 6 again. I didn't like him very much. I don't know. A lot of stink. I mean, Curtis McDermott in that penalty, like.
Yeah, but is that disappointing? Do you just come to expect that?
It disappoints me every time, man, because it's like, okay, they're up 3-1, and you're just so horrible, and you ruined it.
You ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
My disappointing player is probably. I don't know. I just really didn't like Devon Toews tonight.
That's fair.
I just
it was just up and down for me.
When Cale Makar's gone, you can't have 2 big mistakes that lead to goals against.
Totally.
And he was a big part of that 2-on-0 against too. So that could have been 3. 3 stars.
Number 1, it's got to be the dog. Number 2, Georgiev. Number 3, give me. Are you ready for this? Jack Johnson.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. The king took his throne.
Just got dicked down by Jack Johnson.
You just got scored on by literally Jack Johnson.
I'll say Devontae's did pick up 2 assists tonight, so.
Freest 2 assists of his life, just like Dennis Mulligan's assist on the first goal, the freest assist of his life.
Hey man, you get free assists when you're good. Why is it AJ talking about? Yeah, what about Josh Manson? What the fuck? Jesse.
I miss him.
I miss him too. I'm gonna go Mac, Georgiev. I actually really like Devin Rodriguez tonight, so I'm gonna put him as
well. Very quiet.
I didn't think he's very quiet. I thought he was just good. When the rest of the first line wasn't playing very good, I was like, Eurod's doing fine. And then he scores. So.
Oh, should we hear the Sharks call of the McKinnon goal?
Sure.
He didn't play. There was no volume. Yeah, man. Just
I wonder if he called him I don't know, someone else. Remember, because that was the guy that commentated who did TNT call for.
And called Cale McCarr Devon Taves. Back to Taves and he scores.
Yeah, I like him. I think he does a good job.
Yeah. He's just really old. Like, no wonder he mixes it up sometimes.
Yeah.
Randy Hahn. Good announcer.
Randy Hahn. All right. Well, that was a game. The Avs are in the playoffs.
That was just stupid. Oh, I don't like hockey like that. That's not my kind of hockey.
Celebrate. Have fun.
Celebrate the dog.
Celebrate the dog.
And then on Thursday, we'll celebrate the hose being mad that the moose is loose for the 50th
hopefully.
time. Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see y'all next time.